What's going on YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. And just so you guys are on the same page as me as we start this video, Call of Duty has been releasing a new Call of Duty game every year since 2004. The last 17 years, we've had a new Call of Duty every November. Is that not crazy? And in some cases October. But in reality, every single year, every calendar year, we have gotten a brand new Call of Duty experience. And in reality, that's great. It's awesome that we've had a franchise that has been able to release a new game every year for 17 years. Now granted, they aren't as rinse and repeat as sports games, and that's great for the community, and that's great for us. We get basically a new experience every year. It's not just the same experience with some updated rosters and maybe one or two small modifications to gameplay. They give us new maps, they give us a new campaign, they give us a new third mode, they give us new weapons. It's great, and that's the reason why they have multiple studios working on their games, right? So they can release one new one every single year and not have it feel like a regurgitation year in and year out. The problem with this cycle is the need to innovate year in and year out. This has been Call of Duty's biggest problem, is because they release a new game every single year, the series felt very stagnant right around Modern Warfare 3-ish. And there was a big call to the developers from the community to have some innovation in the game. And Treyarch listened, and they added score streaks, and they added a pick 10 system, and they made the game a little bit more fun. They made Black Ops 2 feel unique. And it didn't really take away from the regular Call of Duty formula. It didn't change anything too drastically. All in all, you guys have heard me say it 100 times, Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty game. And then Ghost release, where they change up a few things here and there. You know, they change up Create a Class again. They give their own unique spin on the perk system, which, love it or hate it, maybe it was a good idea, maybe it was a bad idea. But the game overall just was lacking something. The map design wasn't great. The game just felt that it killed you too quickly, and you played that stupid Stonehenge map, and it just wasn't good. It lacked some of the regular formula. It lacked some of the Call of Duty essence. And then again, the community's like, we need innovation, and we got Advanced Warfare, which, again, love it or hate it, they made a change, but they made a change because they felt they had to. And we saw it again in Black Ops 3 with the introduction of Specialists. Again, then we saw another innovation with World War II going back to its roots. Pardon me, I went to Infinite Warfare. I forget that game exists all the time because that was a terrible game. That was horrible. Oh boy, I forget about it. But then after that, they did this whole soft reboot kind of, and went to World War II. And that was an okay game, once again innovating with the division system instead of a regular creative class system, which was definitely a different take, whether you like it or hate it. But the biggest problem that is facing Call of Duty right now is this need to innovate year in, year out. In reality, if they had taken any of these games, let's say, honestly, let's take Black Ops 2, released in 2012. If they had taken that game and ran it for the life cycle of 8 years, would it have made as much money year over year as, releasing a new game every year? No, but you're not also spending the same amount of money in a development cycle year in and year out trying to throw out a new game just so you can hit more crazy targets, right? In reality, if they take one great game, and I don't care which one it is, maybe it's Black Ops 3, maybe it's even Black Ops 4, hell, maybe it's Modern Warfare 2019, and they use that as the cornerstone to build off of, and then they turn it from being a yearly annual game release to a just, hey, we're releasing this game, we're going to support it for 5 years and give you guys a brand new game in 5 years. I would love that, and I actually think Call of Duty would benefit from that. I think Call of Duty would be better if we got away from this annual release life cycle that we're in every single year, because one, the DLC content that you purchase doesn't matter a year later. Number 2, the stats you work so hard on all year don't matter a year later. Number 3, it doesn't really entice you to want to keep playing if you don't like the game. And on top of that, this goes for the developers as well. If the game isn't perfect and the community doesn't like it, well, whatever. You don't have to put as much effort in because you're already working on the next product, on the next project that's going to be launched in 3 years. It almost seems like they care more about what's going to happen next than focusing on right now. And what would benefit both the community and Activision is making more of a focus on the right now, on the present, and what their current game is like. It's an absolute joke that we haven't had a true weapon balance tuning in Black Ops Cold War for quite some time. We need something like that for this game to be better. This game should have had integrated ranked play. This game should have had so many other features, which I've talked about ad nauseum many other times. And it's all true, and it's all very frustrating from the player perspective. And that's what's so frustrating for me. And that's why I get on here and I rant and I rave about Cold War. This is why. If this game was just another year of Modern Warfare, I can only imagine what type of game Modern Warfare would be right now, because maybe Infinity Ward would have had the time and would have had the gumption to make some of the big changes that they needed to make in that game. Maybe they would have made Dead Silence a perk. Maybe they would have changed future map design. Maybe they would have gotten rid of the doors. Maybe they would have changed their movement system. Whatever it was, maybe they would have made these small changes that could have added up to big results in the future. Again, this doesn't go along with the model that Activision wants. In reality, I am very curious to see what the numbers would be, what the financials would be if they went away from the annual life cycle and they went to a 5-year development cycle instead. You're not spending as much, in my opinion, trying to churn out a new game every single year, and you're going to probably make more money in microtransactions because you're going to have a dedicated dev team that is supporting that game for years to come, which is going to increase player retention, because right now player retention is very, very low on Black Ops Cold War, and I don't think it was very good on Modern Warfare either. Obviously Warzone helped that because Warzone is really good. Raven Software did a good job, even though it took them a very long time to fix the DMR, and I still think the infinite stim glitches in the game. But regardless of those problems, I think they did a pretty good job with that. So in conclusion, what I would love to see from Activision and from Call of Duty as a whole is for them to throw away this annual life cycle, for them to actually take care of the game they recently launched and to support it for more than a year, for them to actually provide us something, because hey, it works for CSGO, it works for Rainbow Six Siege, hell, Grand Theft Auto 5 just got released on its 3rd generation of consoles. There's clearly money to be made on allowing your game to be a service versus it just being a brand new release year in, year out. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.